Hi everyone, welcome to the Graceful Skinny Vlogs. We're going to keep on trekking through our Timberdoodle custom pre-K kit end of year review. Today's topic, science. First up, let me cover what came in the Timberdoodle kit. What you see is the Science for Tots kit that came with, it all came in this very kind of durable zipped bag with a little science manual in there. The Timberdoodle pre-K manual comes with instructions for how to break it up throughout the year. You also get a set of 3 small, 2 large plastic test tubes that have a screw-on lid, easy to work. It has a magnifying glass that Timberdoodle said was not known to work great. So they included this other set here as an extra. So you get 2 magnifying glasses, even though we were expecting to only get 1. Frankly, I thought that the magnifying glasses were about the same level of magnification. And that it wasn't that big of a difference. And while they recommend the tweezers, and they say that they're tweezers for small hands to help pick things up, frankly, I thought that they were bulky, they're hard to squeeze, and they frankly didn't work all that well, and my child only has used them like maybe once or twice. We frankly have no use for them and kind of wish that they hadn't sent them. They're pretty worthless. And like you can see, I'm an adult, and that's taking quite a bit of force from me to bend that together. You also get a bunch of other things to do the different kits with. The other thing that they included as an extra, because they do want you to explore magnification for a few weeks, and that's all the instruction they give you, is this magnet. Now, moving on to what I added in. Because it was explore the magnification for a few weeks, and we had no like real direction on it, I went ahead and got a bigger magnet set, which included quite a few things. I got this from Amazon. It included another one of these, a bunch of colored bingo chips, which she ended up really loving, and these were actually great for exploring, and she actually kind of started picking up on color mixing with these, because she would take the different ones, she'd hold them up to the light, and she'd see what colors changed. So we really liked these. It also came with magnetic balls and a bunch of magnetic wands and a few other small magnets. We really love the set. She still plays with it, and it's a set that I think could last for a long time, and we keep the orange magnet with it. The other book I added into the set was this Gardening for Beginners, because again, they have a grow something, and neither the instruction booklet in the science kit nor the handbook give you any other extra tips. For somebody that actually can grow things, great, that's all the instruction you need. For somebody like me who struggles to keep a plant alive, I needed more direction. And so what I ended up finding was this Gardening for Beginners book. I bought it for her, but frankly, I've been using it. I really enjoyed it. Using the tips that I got from this book, we've got 2 plants growing downstairs. One, some sunflowers that just bloomed today and are beautiful. And then we've got a tomato plant that is just flourishing, that would not have flourished without the help of this book. And even my mother, who is a master gardener, has been impressed with the detail of the book, the instructions in the book, and how kid-friendly but yet informative for adults it is. Lots of fun pictures, gardening projects with very specific tips. In the beginning, there's general tips on how to feed and water your plant. And it is Usborne Gardening for Beginners. So that's that book. The science kit itself, let me get into that real quick, and I won't take long. Here's the deal with the science kit. My daughter loved it. She begs to do science. She thinks it's really fun. I don't necessarily see a lot of stuff getting out of it. We did get some lessons out of it. I just felt like left kind of going, well, that's the lesson? Well, okay. The lessons, I felt that the lessons were geared towards A more appropriate level would be like kindergarten, first grade. We would do some of the stuff with a second grader, and he absorbed these lessons much better than my pre-K kid did. And so I feel like it would almost be better if it had been at a older age, and that it's too early to be doing it with the pre-K set. Not that they couldn't enjoy it if they were the younger sibling watching in on a sibling's science lesson, but it was just, I honestly don't know how much she got out of it. It encourages writing in a science journal and doing all of that. We quickly dropped the science journal. We love having the set. The tools that come with it are great for just spontaneous science investigation and learning, but the actual curriculum, meh. And it's $40 or $50, so it's not exactly cheap. So I would pause before I would just blatantly get it, but I am glad to have the things that are in there. So that's about our review. The things I can glowingly, hands down, recommend getting is finding yourself an Usborne dealer and getting yourself the Gardening for Beginners and the Super Magnet Lab from Amazon. Those are two things that we have just used and explored with and have been great with. The science, we did use some of it. It's okay. Not the best of reviews, I know, but that's probably one of the only things I could say. That's probably one of the only main areas I could take a hit for Timberdoodle for this. And even still, she did learn. She did learn from it. So take that as you will. That's it for this one. Bye.